Alright, it's hot. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take my shoes and stuff off. But I got another BLT today with avocado and no lettuce. You know, I always get no lettuce. Even though it's really not lettuce, it's some type of mixed greens. But hold on, I ain't gonna take my pants off yet because I don't know if I can see me when I sit down. Boom. Ooh. So, phone out the pocket. I'm in that side of the pocket. Hold on. I got some money today. And it's hot, like I said, so I'm gonna take this off. So, y'all wanna see? This is not how the food look if you go to the restaurant and get it. Oh, I got some blackberry stuff on my pickle. Oh my gosh. But yeah, my BLT is good. Oh, I got a mac one, of course. And I got a new flavor. This is blackberry. And this is a blackberry. Okay, so this what my BLT look like. And I put avocado. Well, they put avocado on it. Even though I don't know how they did that, but yeah. And then it's bacon on there. And I can feel the fact that bacon, like, I really don't supposed to be eating meat. Like, I could tell my body don't like meat. Like, but it tastes good on here, so I'm gonna leave it on here. But I do feel the difference. Oh my gosh. Look. Y'all can't see it, but it's blackberry stuff on there. I'm gonna eat that side first to get it over with. Oh, I did already start eating this. Yeah, this is so good. So, I don't think I told y'all about the guy I met the other day. Well, the two guys I met the other day. I was going out. Okay, so the day when I did my hair, and I told y'all I was going outside. I was going to go eat or whatever. And then I was going to bed because I was sleeping. So, I went across the street to the restaurant, you know, with the one with the shrimp thing that happened. So, I went across the street and went there. And they closed at 10. I went there like 9:20 something. After I finished doing my hair. And they was like, oh, the kitchen's closed or whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. It was just weird because even though I get it now, but when my restaurant, the one that I work at, their kitchen doesn't close an hour before they close. But, you know, people do things, you know, differently or whatever. Like, we close at 2. If somebody walk in at 1:50, shoot, if somebody walk in at 1:57, they get sat and then they eat. But we close at 2 technically. But yeah. But anyway, they just told me at 9 something like that the kitchen was closed. So I came out and I was standing there at the outside the restaurant, and I was just thinking like, shoot, now what I'm gonna do? I'm hungry. I don't really want to eat nothing that's in the house, and I'm sleepy. But then 2 guys was walking up, and they was about to go in there. So I was like, oh, their kitchen is closed. You can't get nothing to eat in there because the kitchen's closed. And they was like, they closed at 10 though. Then the guy was like, I'm going in there to check. And I was like, okay, be my guest. But his friend stayed out there and he was talking to me or whatever. And I was like, yeah, they just told me that the kitchen was closed or whatever. And he was like, oh, I know the owner. I'm gonna see if we could get in. So he went in and I followed him. And the people in there, they was like, no, the kitchen's closed. We not serving nobody. And I was like, told y'all. So Then we all came out again, and they was basically like, we could all go find somewhere to eat. And I'm one of those people who believe in everything happens for a reason. Obviously, if you watch me, if you know me in real life, I'm that type of person. Everything happens for a reason. You don't just meet people by chance, like stuff like that. It's always a reason for everything, whether it be a small reason or a really big reason. So for some reason, our bubbles interconnected and stuff, interluded, whatever the freaking heck the word I'm looking for is. And so I was like, shoot, okay. So we started walking or whatever. And I don't even know how it came up. I think I asked them. I think I was like, what's your zodiac sign? Because we was talking, like, we was walking, we was talking for a while. Not a while like an hour, but like a while like 25, 30 minutes. But we didn't really get that far. We was down the street still. But I was like, oh, so what's y'all zodiac signs? And one of them said he was a Capricorn. And I was like, figures. He kind of gave me a little bit of a vibe of a Capricorn. And the other one was like, he an Aries. And I was like, I can see that, okay. And they was like, what's your sign? I was like, I'm an Aquarius. And they was like, whoa. Well, one of the guys, the Aries, he didn't know about all of this stuff. He know about it, but he not like an expert in it and stuff. Like, he don't look for it or nothing. He just hear about it, and so he know. But the Capricorn, he was like an expert, and he like doing it, and like he like me, basically. And so when I say I'm an Aquarius, of course, the Capricorn, you know, the sea, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, we like, you know, oh, and Pisces. You know, we like a different breed. I don't really know. Pisces, my mama Pisces, she don't be into this stuff like how I am. So I don't know. I don't know about Pisces. But I want to say my brother, I think he into this a little bit. Like, I think so. Because he's a Pisces too. But yeah, so you know, the Gracie or whatever. Boom. So we started talking or whatever, and he was telling me, like, he was showing me how he was an expert with the zodiacs, astrology, all that kind of stuff. So I, you know, I had to up mine too. I was like, okay, so what's your life path number? Boom, because I'm like the expert. I'm good at astrology, but like I'm like the numerology expert. So I'm like, what's your life path number? And I was like, I'm a 1. And one of the guys, I think he said his number. So he knew about it. The Capricorn, he knew about it. So he told me his number. I forgot what he said. And then the Aries, he didn't know what we was talking about or whatever. And so I did his math. And I forgot. I think he was a 4. I don't know. I'm not sure what he was. I forgot now. But I told him what he was when he told me his birthday and everything. So, long story short or whatever, I met them. I don't know, you know, the reason for me to meet them or whatever. And it was crazy because before we started walking together, he was like, that's crazy that you, because they asked me, like, if I was new to town or whatever, and where I just came from or whatever, because they was in town too like that. And I was like, Gary, Indiana or whatever. And he was like, that's crazy because we was just talking about Gary, Indiana before we walked up here. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, so it really just happened for a reason. First of all, they spoke it into existence by talking about Gary. I just came back from Gary. So, yeah, it was like, okay, so this is something is happening for a reason. You don't meet people and you don't connect with people for no reason, because we could have easily have just walked past each other. I walk past strangers every day and like don't think twice about it, but for some reason like our bubbles like have some type of connection. Anyway, that's how I see stuff in life. It's always for a reason. And whether you find out the reason later on in life or right now, you know, because I might see them in 10 years or I might see them today or tomorrow. Well, I ain't gonna see nobody today because I'm staying inside. I'm staying in my house. I'm not going nowhere. I just got off of work. I'm gonna eat and watch something on YouTube. But anyway, so yeah, so that was the other night when I did my hair. So not yesterday, but Monday. But yeah, I don't know why was I telling y'all that anyway? What made me start telling y'all this story? I don't know. Oh, hi. I didn't even see your name right there. I'm sorry. Hey, what you doing? Mm-hmm. This is so good. I got it on different bread than what they normally put it on. Usually they put it on multi-grain bread, but I got mine on sourdough because it's good. Multi-grain good too. It is. But my taste buds told me today that they wanted to taste the sourdough. Well, they wanted to eat sourdough. So I picked sourdough. Okay. So remember how I keep always telling y'all about the intuition being the calm, low voice in the back of your head or whatever? The back of your neck. Ow. So when I was washing this morning, um, I was gonna wash my work shirt. Somebody was coughing around me today, and all of a sudden now I keep getting the urge to cough. Nobody better not have passed no coronavirus to me because I'm not playing with them or the coronavirus. But anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so I got my basket to go wash or whatever because I put my money in my my washing money or whatever because it's $1.50 to wash, $1.50 to dry. But I put my clothes and all of that in the same bin with the money and everything. So I picked my bin up and I put my work shirt in it that was on my bed. Because I'm like, I'm going to just wash it so I don't have to wash it or I don't have to make another load too soon or whatever. Because, I don't know, just because. Because I don't work tomorrow. But anyway, so something, for some reason, like in the back of my head, it kept telling me like, I kept saying to myself like, don't put the work shirt in there. And I was like, why not? Why wouldn't I put the work shirt in there? So my dumb ass put the work shirt in there. Tell me why when the fuck I came back, the fucking dryer, I mean not the dryer, the washer must have had some paper in it when I put my clothes in it. Cause I checked my pants and made sure there wasn't no paper or no money in my pants before I put it in there. Cause that's what I always do. But I ain't check, like, I looked inside the washer to make sure, it looked good. I make sure I go to the ones that look good. Like, it ain't dirty in the inside, none of that, because I don't want nothing weird to be happening. So, I opened it, and it's white paper flakes on all of my clothes after I just washed it. And I'm like, what the freaking heck? See, I almost cussed, so I stopped myself. And I was like, damn, something told me not to put my work shirt in there because my work shirt is black. And I was like, something really told me not to put that shit in there. And if I would have listened, it wouldn't have been a problem. I'm like, damn. So I take my stuff out of there. And I'm shaking my clothes out trying to get as much as the white paper stuff off all my clothes. And I put it in the dryer. And I'm like, fuck. Hopefully the dryer, take it off some or something. So when I got my clothes out the dryer, excuse me, when I got my clothes out the dryer, it took some of the white stuff off. It wasn't white stuff all over my clothes. Well, I haven't checked all of my clothes, but I checked my shirt, and I always turn my clothes inside out when I wash it. I don't know why, but I just do it. Which I'm really glad I did this time, especially. So when I get back in my room or whatever, I'm like, okay, so I'm finna fold all these clothes. So I stop folding all the clothes. I get my work shirt out so I can make sure there's nothing on there. And I turn my work shirt the right way. So get it from being inside out to putting it the right way. And it's lines. Like, I thought it was okay because I ain't see that many white things all over the place. But as soon as I turn my shirt back normal, all the lining of my shirt, like the shoulders, the top of the shoulders and stuff, where the crease at, it had lines of like white. It was like an outline of white. And my shirt is black, and I had to go to work like it was like probably an hour before I needed. No, it was probably like, I ain't gonna lie, it was probably like 30 minutes before I had to leave out to go to work. So I'm like, damn, something told me not to fucking put that shirt in there. If I would have just listened, and I keep telling other people shit, like, make sure you listen to the voice that's the low voice, you know, the one that's not too convincing, is just saying some shit, and then you just gotta choose, da da da. I keep telling y'all that, but my dumb ass, I didn't do it this morning. I should have, because then look what happened to my shirt. But anyway, so I just had to get a wet, you know, washcloth. I wet my washcloth, and I wring it out real good. And like I just scrubbed like where the lines was at, and it came off. But anyway, long story, really short, whatever. But I should have listened to my fucking intuition when they told me not to put the fucking shirt in there. I feel like that was really my spirit guides testing if I'm gonna listen to them for real. And I didn't. And I realized that I should have when I saw the fucking white shit all over the fucking place. I can't stop cussing. I ain't gonna lie. Cussing is like it's grown on me to become a coping mechanism. Because at first when I was a kid, I used to throw big ass tantrums, throw shit at. No, I used to want to fight. I hit people, but I don't like, you know, violence and hitting people. So I would hit myself. Like when I was a kid, I promise you, people used to be. Instead of, motherfuckers is so stupid and so fucking dumb. Instead of trying to help a motherfucker out that obviously got problems and needs some fucking help, motherfuckers laugh at their ass. But anyway, when people used to make me so mad to make me want to beat the fuck out of them and like really hurt them and murder their ass on some real shit, I would be like, and hit myself like on some King Kong shit. Hard as fuck, like I couldn't feel that shit. But I really wanted to hurt them, but I knew that I couldn't hurt them. So, you know, I would just do it to myself, and I would be mad so I couldn't feel the shit. I would feel the shit all the time later on in the day, of course. But, yeah, so then I realized that I couldn't. How the fuck this just come undone? Anyway, so I realized I couldn't keep doing that either. So that's when I feel like I started punching the walls. I used to put holes in my mom. My mom used to come. I used to make, pictures to go over the holes that I put in the wall. Like I punched a hole in the wall one time because motherfuckers was making me mad and I really wanted to fuck them up. Like I really wanted to beat the fuck out of a motherfucker, but I couldn't because I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, but I should, but I shouldn't. So I punched the wall, boom, whole fucking fist went through the wall. So I'm like, damn, my mama finna beat my ass, and now I'm even madder. I'm like, fuck. So I drew a whole picture, colored it. I said, Mom, I love you so much. And then I taped it to the wall on top of it. And I feel like it was some days later. Like, she got suspicious because she didn't see it at first. But she got suspicious of it being right there or whatever. And being taped down like that. And she was like, Keirra, you made this? I was like, at first I wanted to say nah. Because I just wanted to say nah just in case. So I was like, and so that made her even more suspicious when I didn't say nothing. Because she knew I did it. Because, like, I'm the only one that do shit like that. Make pictures anyway, So she, like, touched it. And she felt it was hollow. So she tore it down. Was like, Keirra, what you do? I know you did this. I was like, Mom, I love you. I'm so sorry, but I didn't mean to. And she was like, what the fuck you mean you didn't mean to, Keirra? It's a hole in the wall. What did you do? You punched it? I was like, Mom, yes, they was making me mad. She was like, so when somebody make you mad, that mean punch a hole in the wall? And I was like, yeah, you want me to punch them? I put a hole in their ass. I promise you I could. I want to. I was like, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. So then I had to resort to something different. So I just started cussing motherfuckers out. Somebody just said, well, bitch, that's why you fucking ugly, and that's why you ain't gonna never be motherfucking shit in life, and that's why nobody like your dumb ass. Now you ugly as fuck. I don't like you with your nappy headed ass. Like, you get on my motherfucking nerves. Like, I used to cuss people out so bad. Because that became my new coping mechanism to the fuckery. You know? See that, but that's why I can't stop cussing. Because that was at an early age. Like, I'm telling y'all. So the tantrums, that was before I could start school, when I was in daycare, and when I was in preschool, and when I was in kindergarten, and probably first grade too. Then around first grade, second grade, third grade, that's my, and fourth grade and fifth grade. And in sixth grade, that was when I used to do this. And then sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, all the extra shit. That's when I used to do the other stuff. And that's when I started cussing and stuff. But yeah, that's because motherfuckers been having me fucked up all my life. All my life, motherfuckers just been having me fucked up. But yeah, I had to cuss a motherfucker out too good. That's why I learned, like, my words can do all the damage that I need. My words and my vocabulary is spectacular. So I be saying shit, catching motherfuckers off guard with the shit that I be saying too, cause they be like, what the fuck do that even mean? Cause they dumbass. But yeah, all the shit that. Why does look weird? Hold on. I don't got no contour on. I don't know why that look weird like that. I got some. That's why, cause I put this stuff right here. I ain't doing that no more. Oh, for real, it's white and shit. My skin dark. I shouldn't have put that on there. But it's like it oxidized. So this the end of the day makeup. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna take this shit off in a minute anyway. Not in a minute, cause I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this live. But yeah, a motherfucker had me fucked up all my life. Also would hit people with the, and I'm gonna be a billionaire, bitch, and I'm gonna be the one signing your checks, and you gonna come to my place of work, and I'm not gonna hire your dumb ass, so you gonna be jobless working at McDonald's. Not for real, I don't fuck with McDonald's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. No offense to whoever made McDonald's, but they definitely need to, I don't know, do something different. Hey, Kendall. Hey, Kendall, my day is going good. How's your day going? I'm eating a BLT. I look weird when I show it on camera, but this time they gave me 2. Oh, because I changed the bread that it's on. That's why. No. I know to do that every time now. How your day doing? How you doing today, Kendall? But yeah, you know, I have to. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna start this live. I'm finna start it over. So I'm finna end this one, and I'm gonna start it over. Okay? So stay tuned.